Dear friends in Jesus Christ, peace be with you. Today's gospel passage for our reflection is taken from the Gospel of St. Luke, chapter 12, verses 13 to 21. In this passage, we see a man in the crowd asking Jesus to tell his brother to share the family inheritance with him. But Jesus doesn't answer as expected. He says, "Who appointed me as your judge or arbitrator?" Jesus then tells a simple story. A rich man had a great harvest and thought, "I'll build bigger barns, store it all, and enjoy life." But God said, "You fool! Tonight you will die. Then who will get all you stored up?" Jesus ends by saying, "This is what happens to people who pile up wealth but aren't rich in God's eyes." This narration in the Gospel may sound old, but it's still happening today. We see it everywhere. Brothers and sisters, even cousins, fighting over land, houses, and money that their parents worked hard to save. In the Old Testament, there's a lovely story about Abraham and his nephew Lot. Both of them had become very rich, with many animals and servants. But soon, their workers began to argue because the land couldn't support both of their herds. Abraham could have demanded the better portion. After all, he was older and the leader. But instead, he said to Lot, "Let's not fight. We're family. If you choose to go left, I'll go right. If you go right, I'll go left." Abraham gave Lot the first choice because he valued peace and family more than land. He trusted that God would take care of him no matter what. That's the heart of someone who puts God above possessions. But today, sadly, many forget that attitude. Siblings who once played together, went to school together, and even prayed together are now going to court against each other. Over what? Over property that will one day be dust. And what happens in the family? Division, bitterness, silence. Generations grow up not knowing their own cousins. Why? Because somewhere, someone decided wealth was more important than family. Today, God is inviting us to remember Him and to remember others. When God blesses us, He is not blessing us only for ourselves. If God has given us £100, take time to ask, can I share £10 with the poor? Can I support a mission? Can I give something to the church? Can I feed a hungry person? This is how we show gratitude, not just with words, but with action. Being rich toward God means giving a portion back to Him through love, through service, through generosity. So, let's not be like the man who stored up wealth but forgot God. Let's be like Abraham, who chose peace over property and trusted God. May we show our thanks by being generous and faithful. May God help us be rich in His eyes. Amen.